What's up, guys? Lucky here. Today, something crazy happened, and I've been watching videos all day about this. So, El Mencho died. If you don't know, he is a very powerful and famous cartel leader, and he died today. I guess the military in Mexico was trying to, um, take him, but they started to go into gunfire and Elementra was being transported to the hospital and died from injuries. So, I mean, most of this stuff could be speculation, most of this stuff could be alleged, most of this stuff is just like, clips on Instagram. So, uh, yeah, he's been one of the most wanted men for over a decade. He was part of the CJNG. He was he grew rapidly under his control, becoming a main force in the drug trafficking ring. And he, from what I know, in clips I saw, I guess he was formerly a police officer, and that's how it goes in Mexico. That's common occurrence. For people to go into the cartel that are basically cops or soldiers. It's a lot of corruption. Even some of the border patrols, like everything is fucked. Everyone has a price. Um, yeah, but him dying like 4 hours in, they were lighting up fires. They're lighting up cars and just blowing up cars left and right. These guys into motorcycles, they're just taking vehicles, lighting them up on fire, and this kind of affects especially U.S. because a lot of people from the U.S. have condos there because it's cheaper to live. They also go into traveling to Mexico, and a lot of Americans have Mexican heritage, and basically, we're seeing people that are on vacation seeing all this, and they're scared for their lives, and it's crazy because the cartel is going to war right now with the federal government and the state government, and right now they're going there's gunfires, and they're shooting at each other with the National Guard of Mexico, and it's pretty insane. I mean, to put it in perspective, from my knowledge, right? Um, Everyone knows El Chapo, and El Chapo wanted to control this specific territory, right? And he could never do it. And he's the most famous drug traffic cartel, I should say, that's ever existed. But El Mencho, he is basically the the one that got the control of this very hard place to control. And all over Mexico, it's all territory, so there's a bunch of cartels everywhere. And just so if you're thinking about it, and for a comparison for anyone that doesn't know about cartels, El Mencho is basically he's like the Kobe Bryant, and then El Chapo's like Michael Jordan, you know. So that's the best perspective I can put it into. Um, this is kind of common yeah, occurrence, This kind of happens like on a yearly basis for sure. Um, so it's just the only way you can get hurt is if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. So, if you're over there, be careful. Shit is escalating, and it's not just affecting, where he was mainly in Guadalajara. It's also affecting various places. Um, Off the top of my head, Puerto Vallarta, which is the fourth most tourist place for Mexico, and then Guadalajara, obviously, the second biggest city. You also got a little bit of Zacatecas. You also got, uh, places around those directions. But yeah, that's as far as my knowledge. Hopefully more information comes out. I did see a clip. This is all just speculation. I did see a clip where they were saying that they caught one of El Mencho's sons. He has two, and either one of them could rise to power. There's also like seven other powerful cartels that want the territory, so they're probably gonna you know, start fighting for those, and it's going to get very aggressive and very violent, because everyone else wants the throne. You know, it's like Game of Thrones when the king dies in the north, and then all the other kings start trying to take power because it's a power move. You know, but at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. Um, Hopefully, the army buckles down and takes a hold of this problem. But I guess that's my cat. So I guess what I used to think is why don't they just take out the head ones? That could fix the cartel problems. But I guess that's probably a bad idea because they tried that, and you can kind of see the chaos and everything that's happened after the fact. So it just begs the question: would it be better if there was a cartel that was chill with everyone and they govern, or is the world a better place where there is no cartels? So, I mean, Mexico is just part of the culture now, and it is what it is. It's you know just how it's gonna be. So, I hopefully my best hope is that after the fact, everything that's happened, hopefully, you know, Mexico takes it more serious. It kind of looks like they're fighting a lot, so hopefully they take it more serious. They don't surrender and they buckle down this big problem that they had for years. I mean, if it weren't for this problem, I feel like Mexico would be, not so much as a third world country. Because if you go and it's very, very, it's hard to find a working bathroom that's to the quality of like what it is in the U.S. So I feel like they do a lot better if this weren't the case, and a lot of people would invest in it. I believe they would travel there more and just spend more money there. But that's about it. Let me know in the comments if you have any more information or questions. Hopefully everything gets better. We're just gonna have to wait and just pray for the people and the families that everyone has there that are stuck in between this. It must be tough. So I'll talk to you guys later and peace out.